Alright, what is going on, y'all? We are back, another video. So I did see a comment that you guys do want to know about the system in general, you know, involving kind of the Bluetooth sound system, things of that nature. So that is majority of what this video is going to be about. Sorry if you hear a couple cars passing by. Couldn't exactly find the most secure area, but there's no cars in this parking lot and it's a closed area, so we're good here. As well as other interior features as well, and any kind of mechanical kind of features, if that kind of makes sense. So I'll be showing all of that, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And as always, just type down in the comments what else you guys want to see from me involving this car. Even, you know, I'll show you guys anything about this car you guys want to know. And then I do have a little bit of mechanical knowledge. I'm trying to learn more so I can put it out there and teach everyone else. But as far as car knowledge, I know a lot about this car, so you guys let me know. Okay guys, so first off, we will be going in to the car. All right, now that we're in here, right, one thing I will say, it's a different feeling sitting in this car. So just know, if you're thinking of getting a C6 or you already have a C6, if you already have one, you know the feeling it is just sitting in the car. It's quiet. It just shuts everything out. It's nice. And then if you are thinking about getting a C6, just get it. It is super worth it. That's all I can say. I'm gonna leave the rest for y'all to find out, but it is super worth it. All right, so right when you get in the car, it'll be kind of illuminated, everything here. So it shows you everything, shows you oil temp. What you want to do, oil temp, before you even start driving anywhere, a minimum of 160. That's kind of what I go off of for oil temp. And then it shouldn't really be going anything over like 220, 225. If it does, your engine's running super hot. And that's just from my experience. So there's that. Your PSI, obviously tire pressure, recommended for this car is about 30. That's what I read here. Recommended tire pressure, front 30, rear 30. Now obviously it is a little bit different if you're running different kinds of tires. That's just for the stock tires that come with the car. Or if you have like racing tires or slicks, you go off what you know for that. But for the stock car itself, 30 psi for front and rear is what it says. Usually with rear wheel drive cars, I run higher in the back, in the rears, not by much. Right now they're at 32 in the rear and 30 in the front. So it's kind of what I'm going off of. Just go what off you feel is good for you and will also has worked for you in the past. Don't blow up your tires though, please. All right, so obviously we have the RPMs, goes all the way up to 7,500. And then over here, speedometer, 60th anniversary type 2, 0 to 200. Stock car hits about 180, 186. I haven't tested it. We'll get there. Next, zoom in a little bit here. Next, battery voltage. Right now, I should start it. Right now, a little bit over 13. That's kind of where it's been at since I got the car, so that's kind of where it stays. And then that's your gas gauge. I shouldn't really need to explain that. Gas is gas. Little rev clip. Okay. All right, well, there goes that. You will have your screen here. It shows just your normal Corvette symbol. It's lovely. Time, normal things, right? So you'll press this, turn it on. It's nothing crazy. So it is 2013. My year is 2013. Some packages, they won't have the screen at all. It'll just be a normal radio system. But I think mine is the preferred equipment package. This is a LT2 package, if I'm correct. And these, it's kind of the middle ground between your 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 is obviously the highest. You know, you have upgraded sound system, stuff like that. But if you have the preferred equipment package, which this one does, it'll come with this hydro dip carbon fiber kind of thing. It'll have this CD player right behind there. That's pretty cool. Not that I'm going to use it, but it is pretty cool to have. I guess it could... Oh, hold on. It's a camera holder. Hold on. Yo, okay. So now we just figured that out. That's fine. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So now I know where I could put that for videos and stuff like that, and I don't gotta hold it or put it like behind there like I did for that one video. Okay, cool. So next we have this button right here. It's for calls and stuff like that, so you could actually talk to your system. So if you're getting a call and you want to answer it, you know, you could go ahead, press that, and it will allow a voice kind of system for you there. Source, that's what that stands for. It's just searching through your radio channels. Pretty much every car has that. Navigation, I actually have never used it. Okay, so while moving, okay, let me agree. All right, so that's the older part of the car, I guess. So you need a DVD that has a map on it for your navigation. So there's that. Not gonna use that really. Okay. So right here we have your music, your sound system, Bluetooth kind of thing. So that's what you see here. You have your automatic volume control. Mine is on. I actually want that off. So automatic volume control, what that is pretty much, at certain points, if you're playing a song through Bluetooth or things like that, it'll actually turn the music down depending on your surroundings. So if you're in kind of a louder setting, like you just got onto the highway or something like that, it'll automatically turn your music up a little bit. Or if you're in a quieter setting, like a residential neighborhood, it'll turn your music down a little bit. Me personally, I like just controlling the music myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Preset selection, home or away. What I've seen and heard, what that means is just as it reads. Your home or away. I don't know, man, to be honest. Color scheme, I like mine on blue, but you can actually change it. So again, for those of you who were paying attention earlier, if you just press this music thing in sound system, you can go here, press the down arrow. So now you could press 1. Please, press 1. Okay, so that's like a lighter kind of blue. Press 2. It's green. 3, that's the blue, and 4 is like a pinkish kind of color, like that. So that is pretty cool. I might actually change it. I might do the green. Green's kind of fire right now. So this is pretty much kind of the same color as your heads-up display. I'll show you guys that as well. You guys have probably seen it in some videos, but it's pretty cool as well. All right, so next we have the screen adjust. You could turn your contrast and brightness up. You could turn the screen off completely. And then you have your auto day and night. So it's kind of like on your phone, you have your daytime mode and your nighttime mode. So it'll make the background kind of darker or lighter depending on the time of day. Next we have time. That's just so you can update your time. This is currently correct. It is 11:50 a.m. In 12-hour time or 24-hour time zone, EST. So we're good on that. And you also have daylight savings time, so that's pretty cool. Next we have sound. So here, actually the last time I looked at this, it was a little bit different, but you have normal basic sound things. Yes, as you guys have noticed, it is touchscreen as well, so that's pretty nice. So you have your treble, your mid, your bass. Me personally, we gotta turn that up. Okay, well, kind of works. But yeah, that's just, you know, if you want more bass in your song, stuff like that, this is where you go. Again, same button here. Now, your last thing on your left side here, you have the seek up and down. This is just to go up in channels for your radio and down in channels for your radio. That's pretty much all that is. Try and get the best angle here. It's a little bit dirty. I gotta detail it, but nothing special down here. You have your auto temp. You have just climate control throughout the whole car. You have your defroster up and down for your fan, you know, your heat cooling. And then you have your seat, and then defrosters on front and rear windshield. Also, all right, so when I first got this car, right, these lights, I could not figure out how to turn them off for the life of me. I was there for like a half hour to an hour just trying to figure it out. This will help you figure this out, okay? So you don't have to go through the same thing I did, and a lot of other people did. I was on Corvette forums and everything like that. So as you see, they turned off. So as you notice, there are these little buttons here. If your car's already on or even off and you try to press these buttons, they're not going to do anything. These were already pressed in when I had the car, so I was like, okay, they're already pressed in. I don't get why. You press it again, as you can see, it's pressed out more, and it automatically just turns it on for when you want it on. What you do, if you go over here, your left side of your steering wheel, just above your knee, your left knee, you have this little thing here. This is what you have to press when your car is off. So it automatically sets the setting to whether these go on or off automatically. If this is pressed in while your car is off, it sets them to just stay on the whole time, even when you shut your car off and things like that. They will just stay on. I tried it. It just stays on. So don't let that kill your battery. Please just press this out. It should be out. As you can see, it does press. See, now they're on. They're always going to be on unless I press this while the car is off to turn them off, okay? So again, simple. Make sure this is pressed out to turn these off, and make sure these buttons are pressed in, and then your lights will stay off, and then they'll only turn on when you open the car door. So as you see, car door is open. I didn't even close it all the way. And then they'll slowly dim out and turn off. As you can see, there they go. All right, car's back on. So next, car's on, everything's running, right? You just get in, you turn it on, you're ready to drive somewhere. There's a lot going on the sides here, and to be honest, I've tested a lot of things out, but I don't fully understand things myself. So if my explanations are not the greatest, please just bear with me. I'm kind of learning as I go. I haven't had the car for that long as well. So when you first turn the car on, you will have your fog lights on for the car. I always turn mine off. Close the door here. I always turn mine off, and how you do that, right here. So your left, where you use your blinker, go to this one, not right here. Not this one. I used to do this one a lot. Don't use that one. This one, if you go down once, it'll turn your headlights on automatically along with the fog lights, so all your lights will be on. And then if you do it again, they'll be off. So a lot of the times here too, when you turn your car on, there will be a green headlight symbol. That means your fog lights or headlights are on. I always have mine set to auto. So when it's daytime, they won't be on. When it's nighttime, they'll automatically turn on. It's nice. And if you don't want to do auto and want to do manual, there you go. As you see, your lights are on. That'll be your fog lights, if I'm correct. And then this right here will be your headlights. Same light is still on. All right. And then as you can see, you can go ahead, go right back to auto. All right, so this little switch right here, what this does, it controls the brightness of your speedometer, your RPM, all your gauges, all of that stuff. It controls the brightness of it. So to the right, higher brightness, to the left, lower brightness. As you can see, a little arrow pointing to the gauge, that controls your brightness level. Simple. Now on the right, it's nothing crazy. This is just your windshield wipers and things like that. So it's different from other cars. So down once actually makes them go manual, And then as for these lines, right, all the way down is faster wiper blades, all the way up is shorter time intervals for your wiper blades. Okay, and then if you press this button, that'll do the windshield washer fluid. That's pretty much it for the wipers. Okay, so on the steering wheel, we have your hands-free calling. That's the same thing as this button right here. You could do it either one. And then this is cancel call, hang up call. And then right here is your volume up, volume down, channels 1 through 6 for the radio. And then this is how you change your channels right here. A little bit further back. So I will show you each button on the right, top to bottom, and then on the left, top to bottom. So pressing this button right here, this is all your info. So average fuel economy, it's pretty good. The instant fuel economy, that's for when you're driving. It'll tell you how much you're getting per gallon. Range, how many miles you've driven since you started it. There you go. And then that's all that shows right there. This one is really helpful. You'll press this, you have your oil pressure, 28 psi, press it again, oil temp, 205, so it's a little bit different from the gauge. Coolant temperature, 216, these are not on the gauges, so that's helpful. Trans fluid temp, and your battery voltage actually just went to 14, okay, never mind. It's between 13 and 8 and 14. And then there you go, front tire pressure. I'm on a sort of uneven ground, so it'll throw it off. When you're driving as well, do not press it and expect it to get an accurate reading. Your tires expand when you drive, so it'll throw it off. So do it, check it when you're still. So 32 on the front and 31, 32, 34. And then that's all for that. Now trip, your trip button, it shows how many miles and then how many miles you've driven for trip A, trip B. Okay. Average speed, I didn't know it had that actually, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oil life. Okay, so I'm learning too, all right? I didn't know it had that. So oil life remaining, so that's how much oil you have left. So that's pretty cool. All right, so the next button we have here is option. So personal options for driver 2. Reset to select option. Display units English. Okay. Twilight delay. Okay. Flash out unlocked. So this right here, I know what this means. When you lock your car and unlock your car, lights will just flash. So I have mine set to no. Flash at lock, yes, that's just flashing when you lock your car. Fob reminder, that's nice. So this is just when you don't have the key in the car, it will remind you. Passive door locking. So this just reminds you when you lock your car, whether you want it to be silent or a horn. Mine's off right now, so press door unlock, driver both, auto unlock, both, language English, obviously, personalized name. So I actually want to. So how do I'll let you guys know when I figure out how to change this. Okay guys, so I just didn't read before. So to select an option, you press reset. To just keep going on your options, press option. So I want a personalized name, so I will press reset to go and change it. Option. Okay. So option to choose a letter. Okay, so you keep pressing the option to choose which one you want. So we'll have this as the getaway car. Oh, and numbers. Okay, so I'll select that and getaway driver T, as you saw right there, that's me. Okay, quick side note, it's kind of different from the video, but your paddles, this is an automatic, your paddles, both of them you can downshift and both of them you can upshift. So you just press on this right here for both sides to downshift, and then you press the plus symbol to upshift. Okay, so moving on to left side here, mode. Alright, doesn't do anything. Okay, so yeah, mode and page just don't do anything. I think it's just more for this. I don't know. Mine aren't doing anything. Let me know down in the comments if you know exactly what those do. I don't know. So I have figured out what these buttons do. So if you look at the heads-up display, try and get a good angle for it here. So right now I have it. It'll show it here too. Track mode 2. So it'll show the G-forces you're at, your RPM level up top, your miles per hour, and your oil temp as well, and all of that good stuff. Now if I move it, press mode again, street mode, so it shows your miles per hour and your RPMs. Simple, nothing crazy. Track mode 1 shows your miles per hour. It's kind of a mix of track mode and street mode pretty much, and then full track mode, that's what it shows you. So there you go. Street mode. Track mode 1. There you go. So I've had it in track mode 2 for a while, so I think I'm gonna just keep it as street mode for a little bit. Oh, kind of moving on to the Bluetooth thing here. So we covered everything here. What I usually use is this little music adapter here. Shout out to them. I've used it in all of my cars. So what this does, it's a wireless Bluetooth kind of adapter. You just plug this into any aux port like that, and it's super nice because if you press this little button right here, it makes the bass of your music a lot better. And then this is just channel, and then pick up calls, end calls, things like that. And then this is volume. So I just plug this in all the time into every car I go into to up the bass of the song. Super nice. But for just the car, so I'll show you guys music later. It is super great for speakers. Okay, and then just for here, so this is an aux port you have in here. So if you plug into this, it won't automatically play music from your phone. So if you have a passenger and they want to play music, stuff like that, if you plug your thing into here, it won't automatically just play music from their phone. But if you plug it into your aux port in here and go ahead and connect, there you go. You got it. So yeah, use this if you want to just automatically connect to there, or you can use this. And actually the bass was really good on that, so I don't even know if I'll need to use this anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out again. That was pretty good. Learning as we go here. So yeah, just plug it into your aux port, automatically plays music from your phone. And yes, just to confirm, that is the Bluetooth part of your sound system in your Corvette C6. Now these are the upgraded premium Bose sound speakers, so the sound system is really nice. I'll get an exterior clip of how it sounds. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. I'm dropping fast, I'm shooting first. My gun ain't clear. I'm leaving them dead on the scene. I'm putting niggas in the dirt. Give me a 10, I need a perk. He a goof, ain't putting no work. I'm Mary Jane. That was max volume from approximately 20-ish meters, 15, 20 meters. So that's cool. Also with the Bluetooth thing, I'll go right back to that real quick. So if you are plugged into your aux system, normally how aux systems work, the second you unplug it, it's not going to play the music from the phone anymore. So if you want to use Bluetooth, from what I've learned with this car, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't really have like a normal Bluetooth system, which is why I use you know, this thing right here. I'll plug it in, and then I can go ahead and use Bluetooth to play any song, even if my phone's all the way over there. But the normal Bluetooth, the base Bluetooth the car has, you plug it in through the aux and it'll automatically play the music you have from your phone. So that's the Bluetooth system that this car has, 2013 C6. And yes, the final thing right here, almost forgot to mention. So you press it once, traction system is off. So what this does, your traction control is off, but if you happen to, say you're leaving a car meet and you're trying to show out, and you know, you bend a corner a little bit too much to where you're about to spin out, the car will not let you spin out. It will straighten you out once it realizes you're at too much of an angle to really control it yourself. Okay, and then if you press it again, okay, well, it turns it right back on, but if you press it twice, it'll go into competitive driving mode. So what this is, you have complete full control of your car. So again, if you're trying to leave a car meet and trying to show out, and you're trying to do a 360, which is crazy, then it'll go ahead and let you do that. So complete traction is off, active handling is off, everything is off. So, you know, this is more if you're going to drift the car on a track or something like that, trying to do donuts, this is what you want to have your settings on. Okay, I think I've covered it pretty much as far as technological features, so I'll just move to some other basic things real quick before I end it off here. This right here is on both sides. What this is actually a safety feature. So if you're, because these are track cars as well, like these are race cars, so that's one thing to take into account. It is a race car, it's not a toy, don't play with it. If you happen to get in a rollover or something like that to where your door will not open and you are trapped inside the car, you press or you pull up on this, it'll automatically open the door pretty much no matter the circumstance you're in, so you will no longer be trapped in the car. So it's a super nice feature. Like I said, they're on both sides, so same spot, just diagonal to your seat. It'll be right here. You pull up on it, it'll automatically open the door. Don't do it on the highway, you'll be cooked. Just do it when you need it. But I think that's pretty much covered it. So the other thing, I guess, here, you got the button on your key fob to go ahead and open this up. When you go ahead and close it, okay, I let it go too hard here. Just open this back up. So when you go to close it, you could let it down gently, give it a little push, and it automatically closes for you. It's so super nice. Really good feature about that car. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it already on the channel, but that's a nice feature there. Also, another quick feature, if your gas cap button just doesn't happen to work, that's up there on the left side of the steering wheel, you can go ahead and pull this and it'll actually open your gas cap. So that's nice. Some other features about this car. This car does have automatic dimming mirrors. So the side mirrors and the rear view mirror, they automatically dim. My hair got messed up. So when it gets darker, all your mirrors will dim, and then normal daytime, they'll be normal. The car also has
power windows.
When you open your door, they will automatically go down a little bit. They are borderless windows. They will automatically go down a little bit so you don't shatter your window when you open your door. And then they will automatically go right back up once you close your door. So it's super nice, cool little feature there. But other than that, that is pretty much it for the Corvette C6 interior features video. Real quick, go show love on the last video. We need that at a couple more likes. Just get it to 10 likes and I will post the second that video hits 10 likes, I will go ahead and post the Mexico Runs Day 2 video. All right, so if you like that last video, you will most definitely love the Day 2 video. So go ahead, share it, comment on it, like the video, and I will post Day 2 out of 3 for the Mexico Runs video. All right, but other than that, thank you guys for watching. We're almost at 100 subscribers, 5 more from the time I'm recording this video. So like the video, comment what else you want to see from me, what other features and things like that from this beautiful car here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.